Hi there. Tell me one thing. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say TV? I'm sure it's Sony. Very excited today as we have the latest 2021 Sony's X75 series smart TV. Now this is a 43-inch TV with a 4K resolution. 43 inch is probably the most versatile size. It's not too big, neither too small. Ideal for bedrooms. And with that 4K resolution, it has all the pixels you need for an immersive viewing experience. So without wasting any time, let's quickly unbox it. We'll have a closer look at it. I'll tell you what's good and what's not that good, so you can decide if you should buy this or not. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh. Follow me right now. This is your friend Tech Singh. Let's get started. So here is the retail packaging of the TV, Sony Bravia branding right in the center. On the side below it mentions 4K HDR, X1 4K processor, X protection from dust, lightning, surge and humidity. 43-inch and X7 is the model number. On the top right there is a QR code that you can scan from your phone for all the info about the device. Below here you can see the model number KD43X75, manufacturing details, contents of the box, MRP which is 66,900, made in India and all India toll-free number. Alright, let's unbox it. So here's everything that you get inside the box, starting with the power supply. So you got this huge power brick that will connect behind the TV, and this is a cable that will connect to the power supply and power it. Here's some paperwork. You have the warranty card, then you have the user manual which is in English, and you have a setup guide. You have two stands, and the stands are a combination of metal and plastic. The top frame, the hinge, is made of metal, which will give a very good grip and will be sturdy, and the base is made of polycarbonate plastic, and it's got this nice raw finish. Looks really nice. It's got this flat design. I would have loved if this would have been metal as well, but it's pretty nice. It's solid, not flimsy at all, and should provide a good grip to the TV. Okay. You have two AAA batteries and the famous Sony TV remote. Now this is a big remote, though not heavy, but it's nice. It's a really big remote, and this remote is a combination of infrared and Bluetooth. You see the Sony branding here. It's made of plastic, and you can see the shortcut keys for YouTube, Netflix, YouTube Music, Prime Videos. You have the Google Voice Assistant button, setting button, D-pad, all the regular volume buttons, channel buttons, everything right here on the remote. Let's quickly fix the stands. So you don't technically have to do anything, as a technician will come for the installation and demo. But considering these are pandemic times and you don't want anyone to visit, it's fairly simple and you can do it on your own. But make sure there are two people to handle the device so that you don't damage it. But if you have to wall mount it, I would advise you let the professional handle that part. The wall mount unit isn't provided in the box, but it's included in the price. So when the technician comes for the installation, he will bring it along. Alright, there we go. We have set it on the table. Let's have a closer look at it. The bezels are quite thin, but not like the bezel-less design we're seeing on many TVs nowadays. Frankly, I don't mind them. In fact, it comes with this raw finish effect and looks pretty cool. It has the Sony branding at the center of the lower bezel. The stands also look so much more cleaner thanks to the flat design. At the bottom are two stereo speakers and a power button in the center. Moving to the back, it's made of plastic and it's got this gorgeous design with the Bravia branding on the top left. One thing to notice is no ventilation holes anywhere, which means harmful dust stays out. If you're worried about overheating, don't be. Sony has made sure it doesn't happen. Coming to the ports, some are on the side and some are behind. On the side are dual USB-A ports, headphone jack, two HDMI ports and antenna. Towards the back is one HDMI that also supports ARC, AV composite to connect older set-top boxes that have analog input, optical audio input and Ethernet. Basically, all handy ports like HDMI, headphone jack and USB port are on the side, while the ones that we don't need to access very often are behind. Now all HDMI ports are 2.0 and not 2.1. However, it will support 4K video up to 60 Hz. It comes with ARC support, but it doesn't come with CEC support. Customer Electronic Control, which basically means you cannot control those devices that are connected to the TV's HDMI port with the TV's remote. Alright, let's turn it on. And we're greeted with the Sony logo. Follow the setup process, which is fairly simple. Enter your Google credentials, Wi-Fi password, and you should be done in a couple of minutes. And there we are after the update, booted and ready to use. You can see all the apps up here. And we have the Netflix row here and the featured row below. Let's go to the settings and we'll check out the Android version number. And it's running Android version 10. There you go, Android 10. Let's check out the storage. And you have 11 GB of usable space, which means the TV comes with 16 GB of internal storage. Wow, that's great. The TV also comes with Bluetooth 4.2, so you can connect your favorite pair of wireless headphones directly from here. If you want to go to the inputs, you come up top here, and here you can go to HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3, which also supports ARC, and then USB. Let's check out the apps launcher. And you have Netflix, Prime Videos, TV, Media Player, the Google Play Store, YouTube Music, Google Play Movies and TV, the YouTube app, Play Movies, Play Games, Help app, Timer app, Disney Hotstar, and TV control with smart speakers. So you can link your Amazon Alexa devices. Setting up the Alexa could be a little confusing initially, but simply follow the steps shown on the screen. Add Bravia Skill to your Alexa app and it's done. Let's test this. I have the Alexa speaker right next to the TV. Alexa, increase the volume on the Bravia TV. Alexa, open Netflix on the Bravia TV. Alexa, turn off the Bravia TV. Alexa, turn on the Bravia TV. So it's a good and helpful feature undoubtedly. Imagine telling your Alexa speaker to turn on or off your TV quickly without reaching for your remote. Really cool. But of course, after a point you would need your remote to browse further, even though the list of Alexa commands is endless. In fact, remembering most of them would be probably harder. Alright, let's move to the display. So this is a 4K IPS panel with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. Sony surely knows how to tune its picture engine perfectly. The colors aren't popping like we see on QLED or OLEDs, but just the right amount and are such a delight to the eyes. The details in the images totally stand out, and that's because of the higher resolution and secondly that amazing X1 processor. The blacks look really deep, and that's very surprising to see on an IPS panel. Check that out. The deep blacks are because of the frame dimming feature that this TV supports, which means the entire picture changes brightness on a frame-to-frame basis. The best part is that the rest of the detail is bright and clear. Since this is an IPS panel, even viewing angles are perfect. How much ever you sit at an angle, there's no shift in color or brightness. The color reproduction on this TV is one of its biggest pros. The videos look absolutely stunning. Now you might be thinking, these are videos specially crafted to make TVs look better. So here is one of my videos. You really gotta see it. It's clean, smooth and looks really nice. The TV comes with 50Hz native refresh rate, but it also supports Motion Flow XR200, which basically means MEMC, and Sony knows how to make it work right. The videos reduce motion blur, making it silky smooth. The best place to experience this is while watching sports. You have to see it to believe it. Sony's biggest strength, according to me, is their own X1 processor. It's truly very well optimized for smart TVs, and that's exactly why we get this level of performance. Also, their motion flow is one of the best I've seen. For a 60Hz display to have this level of smoothness, it's amazing. Here are some SD channels and they are very much viewable. In fact, it doesn't look like SD. And I know there are some channels that still aren't available in HD, so you can surely enjoy them on this TV. HD channels are simply stunning. The gamut of colors this TV produces with more information, it's really remarkable. Amazing. Also played some content from the pen drive on the TV's media player. 4K, MKV and MP4 files played just fine. A 4K video on a 43-inch panel just has so much detail. It's a visual delight. The TV also comes with Google Play Store, from where you can download over 5,000 plus Android TV apps. All the possible streaming apps are available here. There's also a long list of games, though most of them might need a gamepad to work, so make sure you have one. Here's testing Disney Hotstar, and it has a lot of 4K HDR content available. Videos played smoothly without any lag or delay. So all streaming apps that support 4K like Netflix, YouTube and Prime Videos will play 4K without any hiccup. We also get the Google Voice Assistant on the remote. You can ask it general trivia questions or even ask it to open apps. Works perfectly fine. Coming to the audio, so it comes with two 10+10 range total of 20 watt speakers that support Dolby Audio. Here's a quick demo. Wow, those are surprisingly loud for 20 watt speakers. I could barely pass 50%, so it should be more than enough to fill your room. The sound quality is quite good. It has the heft and richness, including a hint of bass. To summarize, it's the best sound you can get from a 20 watt TV speakers. Alright, let's address some cons. Now cons are very subjective. A con for me might not matter to someone. Like, the HDMI port doesn't support CEC, which would only matter if you connect an HDMI ARC supported soundbar or home theater system. Of course, all these will still work when you connect them to the HDMI ARC, but you cannot control that with the TV's remote. Then there's no app for mirroring, though you do have Chromecast and you can cast content from all supported devices. But mirroring fans are gonna be disappointed. But those cons can be easily compensated if quality is your priority. The Sony X75 has an excellent build, very impressive viewing experience, all the smart TV apps that you ever want, and a smooth user experience. If all you're looking for is a perfect mid-sized TV for your home, this one is absolutely recommended. The Sony 43X75 is priced at $66,900 on the Sony website, but you can get this from Chroma, Reliance Digital or Amazon for around $55,000 to $56,000. I'll leave the links for all in the description. If you like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.